Okay, guys, there we are. Well, we saw the end of this campaign, and it's a favorable end to the blue side. We managed to retake Seoul, which is our campaign objective met. So very good. I want to we really want to congratulate ourselves on a job well done. Now, from our perspective, over here, we were stationed out this enterprise carrier over here. From our perspective, it was a total success. It just exhibited the vast capabilities of the F-18 Super Hornet, the D model in particular. I remember, guys, we were doing those supply line strikes, um, Oka missions, seed missions. Overall, very pleased with that. High success rate on all the sorties. I flew a little bit of everything. I flew uh, uh, a bunch of seed missions. I flew a bunch of strike missions, and it's really, I can tell you guys, very versatile. Jet the Super Horn can carry a lot of stuff. Can strike with pinpoint precision. So in BMS, it's one of the uh, uh, actually most efficient airplanes that you could fly. That you could fly and guys, if you have to pick this airplane to, if you have this airplane available, if you have the jet available for a certain sortie set or for certain missions, don't hesitate to pick this guy up. You won't regret it. Yeah, this is pretty much it, and there go for just a little bit over 48 hours, probably 55 hours, something like that. I could be mistaken, but we managed to retake South Korea. It's a pretty much a success on all fronts. The ground offensive is good, and but guys, remember we're hitting supply depots over here. So the DPRK ended up being without fuel, without ammo, and they were actually uh, in a situation where they had to retreat towards the north. So pretty much a clear path for us to go up north into Seoul. This is the story of it, guys. Very brief, very sweet, and just shows you that you could complete those campaign in a number of different ways. Of course, you can flat out destroy the enemy tactically. You can hit all the armor and all the units. Of course, you can hit the supply lines, and you can hit all the important control objectives, command and control objectives, and render the enemy ineffective that way too. So, different options, guys, really, to complete this campaign. Really, this is the way this is the reason I pretty much took on to this campaign for a second time, just to try this Super Hornet out and to try a different angle on this well-known, very well-known among all of you BMSers Iron Fortress campaign. So this one is complete, guys, and really the way I see things over here, we could actually go from bottom to top, because this is the way it actually progresses. As you can see over here, rolling fire, we are much more uniform, much more balanced over here on the DMZ. And our objective is ultimately to go to the north, and over here on the Tiger Spirit, you see that we actually are pushing north, much like the 50s, this Korean conflict. U.S. actually pushed north, and the Chinese were fed up with this, thinking that they decided to get involved into this conflict. And this is much, I mean, this is pretty much what they're doing over here in BMS. Those campaigns, the Chinese are gonna get involved in those conflicts, trying to push the NATO troops south. So yeah, it remains to be determined by me whether I'm going to play in this Rolling Fire and Target Spirit campaign. Of course, guys, remember we're using this Carrier War Redux Theater, which is uh, I have to say pretty good job, and those guys have done well, with the exception of a few bugs, and I think those are pretty major bugs. Now I'm not sure if it's anything related to my system so specifically, or it's just a bug in the theater. But guys, all the developers, you really have to fix carrier launches, because when I join on the aircraft carrier, my plane just blows up, and this renders pretty much carrier launches useless. Carrier traps are okay. I'm pretty happy with them. They work uh, pretty much as advertised. And I mean, yeah, this is pretty much all we have here as far as campaigns. I think doing actually it's not a rerun, but it's a replay of one of those Rolling Fire and Target Spirit campaign will be a tad bit boring for you guys. You saw that we can do those strategic strikes and we can win the campaigns in just over 50 hours. Of course, considering different circumstances, but probably we might go ahead over here and try the Euro War, which is uh, pretty much the same campaign, just flying the European airplanes. I think this would be interesting. All those tornadoes and mirages. Um, yeah, this is probably going to be something um, of interest. So this is to be determined, guys, and of course I want to remind you to stay tuned. I have some DCS World action in the works, and I think this can be a blast as well. So I would highly recommend you don't miss it. We have some upcoming series, DCS World. I'm going to be flying the SU-25T attack jet. I'm going to be doing this Georgian oil war campaign. Pretty basic campaign, pretty well known. But we're going to try to throw a few curveballs probably here and there along the way. So guys, definitely don't miss that. And this is pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being so kind as always, and thank you for all of your support. Stay tuned, guys, and take care.